The Witch, or the Vivitch. The Vivitch? Is that supposed to be a W, or is it supposed to be two V's? I don't know. That was, what's the point of that? What do two V's really stand for? Like Victor Vaughn? The Witch is probably my favorite film so far of 2016. There have been some stinkers. There have been some pleasant surprises. And The Witch was not a surprise or a stinker. It was just so fucking weird. This was the weirdest film I've probably ever seen. With the horror genre, you don't know how many good horror films you're going to get a year or every couple of years, let alone a great horror film. This is not a good horror film. This is a great horror film. And forget horror film. This is just a great movie. Where do I start? The Witch is a simple film filled with horrifying ambiguity and subtlety, beautifully crafted with haunting imagery of 17th century New England. The movie starts out with a religious dispute, and this is the only time that we see other characters other than the main six of the family. There's a dispute between the Calvinists and the Puritans or the Protestants or the Lutherans. I don't know. They're like, my one true God is real, and they're like, no, it's not. Get out of here. And he's like, fine, I'll take Aunt Liza and the kids and move to the countryside. They're immigrants, they're pilgrims from England moving to New England. Not really a creative name by the settlers. So they go off on their own after being ostracized by the village or the plantation. They build their own house, they build their own farm, they try to fend for themselves.
Take him out.
What they don't realize is that in the forest, there's a naked psycho witch just waiting to fucking, It's not even like she's attacking them. It's like she wanted their unborn baby to shower with blood. And then they're all like, what the hell? Where did the baby go? And this girl is playing peekaboo with the baby. And she peeks after booing for 3 times. After the peekabooing whole charade. Which I don't understand. Why do babies get a kick out of that? I mean, babies are fucking stupid. They're retarded. They laugh at anything. And then the baby's gone. Because this witch, she gets a very early appearance. You don't get a good look at her, but you see her naked body. You see her showering in the blood. And you're thinking, oh, wow, they didn't even wait to get into it. This bitch is just lurking in the woods. Lurking right where they just settled. But what you really see is that the family starts to be ripped apart from the inside. And that their biggest enemy is pride, especially with the father. Their crops are failing. They realize that they are not going to be able to survive this winter. Or even for the next couple of weeks, they're not going to be able to survive. It's really the father who screws them in the beginning when he refuses to bend the knee to a new god.
They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
This is a movie about a very religious family. These people are deeply convinced that God is real, that God will look over them if they pray to him, if they are merciful, if they give their life and love and appreciation to God. But I think also it shows that the many things that they say in the Bible to avoid really serve as the downfall of this family. Pride, temptation, self-doubt, dishonesty. And with so many things going wrong in their own world, their little world, they all start to point the fingers. They're convinced that the oldest daughter is the witch. The oldest daughter is convinced that the 2 little kids are a witch. The mom is just going batshit crazy. This actress just picks roles based on how crazy they are, because in everything I see her in, she is just playing a crazy woman. The movie has a lot of underlining themes, like why would the entire family seem to want to blame the woman, the girl, as the witch? This was the reality for young girls living in this time, for women of all ages, being accused of sorcery. And also, the director does a great job of capturing the suckiness of living in the 17th century. Holy shit, I am so thankful I was born in the 21st century, because their lives fucking suck. Regardless of the witch that's lurking in the woods, their lives suck. The film does have moments of natural beauty, but the majority of the film is very bleak. It's a gray, white, it's a damp movie, if I would have to describe it. It's just so bleak and eerie, and the director does a fantastic job of setting this tone. Overall, I would give The Witch a 9 out of 10. I think this is a really good film. I think it is just it's so close to being a masterpiece. I think the ending really kind of threw it off for me, because the ending is just so stupid. It's got a stupid ending. But, you can't... I mean, I think the average fan... There's going to be two types of reactions to this movie. People are going to hate it and say it's very boring, or they're going to love it and say, damn, the ending is stupid. And I think that was me. I love this movie. This was a great movie for me, but the ending was just so fucking weird. I mean, it was like the fucking scene in Willy Wonka when he drinks that drink and he goes flying in the air. When he drinks the soda pop that never goes flat. But I didn't understand it. I'll tell you what, though. That fucking Billy Goat. I will never look at a Billy Goat the same way again. Fuck those Billy Goats. Fuck them.